All right, let's get right into it. If you're a finance leader in a law firm, you know that pricing is, well, it's a constant puzzle. Today, we're going to break down why using data isn't just some nice to have anymore. It's absolutely essential for your firm's survival and growth. And our guide for this is the fantastic work of finance and analytics expert Tanbir Jassamadi. So let's start with the elephant in the room, the traditional billable hour. You know the story all too well. From the client side, they have no idea what the final bill will be, which makes budgeting a total nightmare. But then you look at your own lawyers, and you see them writing off hours, feeling like their effort isn't rewarded just to get a bill out the door. The bottom line, nobody's really winning here.
Now, even with all those problems, let's be real, the billable hour isn't vanishing tomorrow. But, and this is a big but, a huge market shift toward alternative fee arrangements, or AFAs, is already underway. The market isn't waiting. So the real question is your firm actually ready for it? To give you a sense of scale, a recent survey that Tanbir cites shows that firms are still handling a whopping 75% of their work on a billable hour basis. Yeah, you heard that right, 75%. It is a deeply, deeply entrenched model. But just look at the trend line. The move towards alternatives is undeniable. In 2024, firms were charging 34% more cases on a flat fee basis than they were back in 2016. That's some serious momentum in what is, for the legal world, a pretty short amount of time. And here's the crucial takeaway. As more and more firms start offering these AFAs, clients get options. They're demanding predictability. So for your firm, sitting on the sidelines isn't a safe bet anymore. It's a direct threat to your market share.
Okay, so how do you navigate this shift without, gambling away your profit margins? How can you price these alternative fees with confidence? Well, as Tanbir's analysis makes crystal clear, the answer isn't guesswork. It's hiding in plain sight, right inside the data you already have.
And the financial upside, it's pretty compelling. We're not talking about small incremental changes here. Research from McKinsey shows that organizations that really lean into pricing analytics can boost their top-line revenue by a very healthy 2 to 7%. For any law firm, that is a powerful reason to pay attention.
But it gets even better, because this goes straight to the bottom line. It's not just about making more money, it's about working smarter. Those same analytics can drive an increase in your profit margin of 5 to 10%. That's just pure profit, unlocked from information you're already sitting on. Your firm has what Tanbir calls a gold mine of data. Think about it. All your historical matters, your lawyer performance metrics, your financial records. This is the raw material you need to move from just billing for time to creating truly strategic, profitable pricing. So let's talk about the how. How do you actually build this analytics engine for your firm? And let's be clear, this isn't just about going out and buying some fancy new software. It's a fundamental shift in your people, your processes, and your whole culture. So where do you start? Tanbir lays out a really clear 3-pillar framework. Think of it as your roadmap. It starts by understanding your past, helps you optimize what you're doing right now, and gets you ready to win in the future. Okay, pillar number 1. You have to establish a baseline. You simply can't price future work profitably if you don't really know what it cost you to deliver similar work before. This means digging deep into that historical data, looking at matter types, hours logged, and crucially, hours written off to find your true cost. Pillar 2 is all about people analytics. Are the right people at the right level doing the right work? The data often shows something fascinating. The highest hourly profitability often comes from associates who are just 1 to 4 years out of school. So are you making sure they're handling as much of the appropriate work as possible? But here's the thing. And this is the big one. The technology, that's not really the main barrier anymore. The hardest part, as the expert Thomas Davenport points out, is changing your firm's culture. It's about moving from decisions based on gut instinct to decisions that are backed up by cold, hard data. So how do you drive that change? Tanbir suggests a few key nudges. Simple things like creating a new KPI just for data-supported decisions, making sure the message comes from the very top, building data literacy into performance reviews. It's all about weaving this new way of thinking right into the fabric of your firm. Now, looking ahead, building this data foundation isn't just about solving today's pricing problems. It is absolutely critical for preparing your firm for the next massive wave of technology. And you know what I'm talking about, artificial intelligence. The crazy fast rise of AI, especially generative AI, is way more than just hype.
It's completely changing the game for legal pricing and operations, and it's forcing some really urgent conversations at the board level about how not to get left behind.
Think of AI as a turbocharger for your analytics engine. It can spot hidden trends in your data that a human would never see. It can forecast case costs and timelines with incredible accuracy. It can streamline everything, making those complex, value-based AFAs way more profitable and easier to manage than ever before. But of course, we've got to be realistic about the challenges. AI models can hallucinate. They can make stuff up that sounds plausible, but is just flat out wrong. And that means rigorous review by your expert lawyers is still absolutely 100% essential. The human in the loop is critical. And this is where it all comes together. Tanbeer concludes that with clients demanding more value and AI adoption speeding up, the conditions are finally right for a real, sustained move away from billing by the hour. The future is about pricing based on value, on outcomes, not just on time. Which brings us to the final critical question for every single finance leader out there. This shift isn't some far-off theoretical thing. It is happening right now. The tools are available, your clients are asking for it, and you can bet your competitors are adapting. So are you going to be the one to champion this data-driven transformation, or are you going to risk getting left behind? The choice really is yours.